Hello, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you are watching this right now. Hello to you, and thank you for coming to Cuddy's Words. My name is Cuddy, and before we get into what the title of the video is, I just want to let y'all know a couple of things about the page first. So, because this is one of my first videos on this channel, it's one of my first videos ever, I just want to let y'all know what's going to be happening in the future. So the page itself is going to be very fun. It's going to be a little sexy, but mostly I'm going to be talking through my poetry to you guys. So I am going to elaborate on that at the end of the video. So just make sure you guys stay tuned. Make sure you leave a comment, and that you subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification button so when I do post more videos that you get those, all right? So without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, y'all. So let's get into it. First things first, if you don't know what Dgtv is, it stands for Derek Grace TV, right? If you don't know who Derek Grace is, what you been doing? Where you been at? You know, do better, all right? Get on Instagram, look up Derek Grace, Google the man. You will be surprised, okay? So Derek Grace is one of the many prolific, powerful black men on this planet right now, okay? My man's got robots, guns, gun stores, books, robots. I said robots? I said robots. He bought a block of houses for his people. My nigga got security. Like, he got security type shit. Like, come on, bruh. If you don't know who this man is, do better. His kids probably know more than I do. They do. Like, that was just cap. They do. Probably that's cap. They do. Anyways, the moral of the story is this man is the plug for this life shit, okay? And I'm trying to be a better me so I can be on my boss tip like he is and his team, right? So the whole point of this video is why I should be a part of the Dgtv team. And I'm gonna add in as an intern, okay? So I've been following Derek since about 2015. And those of y'all that follow me on Instagram already know that my page has been hacked, right? My original page was hacked, so I'm starting fresh over with everything. So it obviously isn't gonna show that I've been following him since 2015. But anyways, my brother put me on to him, and he was just like, hey, follow this dude, listen to his videos or whatever, see if, you know, you get some insight for, you know, your book that you're writing. And at the time, 2015, I wasn't even writing an anthology of intimacy, right? This wasn't even a thought in my mind. I didn't even know what I was gonna call the book. But my brother, you know, he was trying to put me on, so I followed him. And honestly, y'all, I did not want to gain any extra knowledge because I thought that it was too much work. You know what I mean? Because at the time, 2015, I had just graduated. I had just got, like, that summer, I just got into, like, a bad accident where I scraped all this up, my face, all that. So I wasn't really worried about nothing that whole summer. Then I went straight to college, and after college, I started working. I stopped working. Then I started going back to school. Then I kept working while I was in school. Had 2 jobs at one point and school. Then I stopped going to school because that was too much. Then I still had the 2 jobs, and I'm juggling that back and forth. It was a lot, okay? It was a lot. I had a lot going on. So I wasn't trying to, for the first couple of years, I was not trying to gain anything from anybody. Like, I was just trying to enjoy myself, work, go home. Like, my daily routine consisted of working, going to school, or if I wasn't in school, it would be working, smoking, playing video games, bullshit, right? Then repeat. That's it. So I'd say I just started paying attention to Derek's page within the last 3 to 4 years, right? Within the last 3 to 4 years. Transparency moment, y'all. For the last 3 to 4 years that I've been following this man and paying attention, I realized that I suck. Let's talk about it. All the school, all the juggling, struggling, and stressing. I've always known in the back of my mind that I want to stop worrying about bills. I want to do this with my poetry. I want to create this. I want to invent this. I want to stop procrastinating. I want to be more consistent. I want to read more, which I still got to work on. But like I just knew that I wanted to do better for myself so I could be better for somebody else, you know what I mean? But mainly for myself. And with that, I've done a pretty damn good job of it so far. Like recently, I've done a pretty damn good job of it. Let's go ahead and give me a round of applause for that. Yes. Give it up for me, all right? Because this journey that I have been on has been a long one, but it has been very beneficial because I've been learning myself inside and out, and I've also been relearning how to conduct myself with knowing that I have this immense potential locked inside of me, and it's just waiting to be unleashed, and I know my worth, okay? So with this journey has come me leaving my job, and I have been at this job for a year, just literally a year and a day. And those of you that know me know or have seen my resume know that that motherfucker is long, okay? I don't stay in no job for these people to mistreat me mentally. You know, I'm not finna walk in and be sad every fucking day that I go in. I'm not doing that. So when I got this job, or the last job that I had, I was assuming that it would be that I'd be able to write more freely and be able to, you know, focus a little bit more on myself. But instead, I was being mentally drained. And that was not a good look for me, all right? So I'm not finna stay at no job where I'm being mentally drained. But I had an internal goal of staying somewhere just to prove to myself that I could be at a job for a year. I only did that because whatever traditional programming is still instilled in me told me that that's the right thing to do, okay? So I did it. Either way, I felt accomplished, okay? Let's go back. All right. As y'all can see, I'm on the way to achieving my real goals, okay? And my real goals include writing my books, this YouTube page and getting it on and popping, right? My IG page, it got hacked a few days ago, but that's like a diamond in the rough because I can now turn it into my business page, right? Real goals include interacting with Derek Grace and his team, Khadijah, Tabby, Bo, all of them, DJ Turn, Famous Boy Charles, all of them. I'm trying to be in the room with all of them. I'm trying to be on the team, okay? Reason why, because do you know how much information that they just have to give, just to offer somebody, offer an intern, you know what I mean? How to get your business running, how to get a superb business running up from nothing. That's what he been talking about. That's what Derek Grace been talking about all year. He's been on his teaching shit all year. He stopped recently, but I'm trying to be at the table with the big dogs. That they be all calling them the big dogs. They are big dogs for a reason. You feel what I'm saying? So I was just a part of a masterclass with Khadijah and Tabby, right? They're both on this team. I am not sure what their titles are at all, so I do not want to disrespect them by just saying, no, they're personal assistants or whatever. I have no idea. I don't want to mess it up. Anyways, I'm not sure which one of them said it in the masterclass, but they said something along the lines of, if you are not on top of your shit, like if you smoking all day long, if you sleeping all day, not being productive, if you not reading, which I still got to do better on, don't hold me on that. But like, if you really just not, if you carry this weird energy around you, if you not upbeat, if you not happy, if you not staying on top of your business, if you're not constantly moving and you're not constantly doing something to be better for yourself, for your business, or for your people, what makes you think that the people that you want to be around, all the big dogs, all these prolific people, all these high-end names, all these multi-million-dollar people, what makes you think that they want to be bothered with the likes of you? All that really could have hurt my feelings if I didn't have all of this drive, all this passion and ambition pushing me to do the things that I know that I need to do to accomplish all of my goals, like this video, like this beginning video, right? So I know that with a lot of internships, that the downside of that is going to be the amount of time that you're doing the internship without pay. I couldn't care less. At this point in my life, I couldn't be more ready than I already am. I've been waiting for an opportunity like this to come up so I could showcase my skills for a while now. So now that the opportunity has arisen again, I'm ready. I know that there are people out there that have more followers than me, more content, more likes, views, etc., etc. But nobody has my ambition. Nobody's going to create the same thing as me. Nobody's going to do what I'm doing. I'm going to be unique. I am unique. So all of that comes from this confidence, this new outward confidence that I have, that's not going to let anything stop me from achieving my goals. Not even me. So I know that working alongside Derek Grace and his team is going to do big things for me and my family, my girlfriend and my dog, right, as y'all seen earlier. But I'm not letting anything stop me. So with this video, hopefully I have proven that I have what it takes. I am overly ready, and I would not let you guys down. And as I said in my almost 30, will probably be about 40 to 50 applications that I put in for this Dgtv thing, I'm going to be there to set the example. I know Derek Grace been tripping about people being unprofessional on this show, and not on the show, but just on his team, period. And coming in as an intern, I wouldn't want to add to that, especially not coming in as just an intern. You know what I mean? I definitely use that 90 to 120 days to better myself and the team. You understand? So I hope that this video was definitely enough, more than enough, for me to get on. And if y'all like, comment, subscribe, and share, hopefully it'll give me better chances. So I want to thank y'all for coming to my TED. So y'all made it to the end of the video. I appreciate that so much. So if you haven't already liked, commented, and subscribed, please go ahead and do all three. That'll help me out a lot. If you don't already follow my Instagram page, please go ahead and do so. I'll post that in the description below. And what I was talking about in the beginning of my video, I said that I'll be doing poetry, mostly poetry, on this page. So with that, I plan on doing weekly spoken word sessions, if you say. Yeah, weekly spoken word sessions. I do plan on writing a lot more in between then. So you're not just getting one video a week, or if that's all I can do, because I am writing a book called An Anthology of Intimacy, and it's parts 1 through 3. So I'm going to be writing a lot. So this is going to be a weekly thing, and if I can produce more, I will. So please, please, please leave comments of your topics. If you have any topics you want me to write about, I can definitely do it. It really does not matter what it's about. It can be about sex. It can be about love. It can be about heartbreak. It can be about anything. So just let me know, guys, and remember to stay tuned. Peace out.